Various farmers from West Nile region who willingly embraced the training shared their challenge of incurring costs in buying feeds for the animals, yet the option of growing pasture would reduce the burden. This has enlightened them to venture into growing pasture and tapping other available feeds. The farmers who lacked proper knowledge of taking good care of their dairy animals now believe they can manage after attaining a 2-day skills training on best practices. A heifer farmer in Wartown Council in Zombo District, Ann Odubi Oruoto, believes she will change from the rudimental way of keeping her animals.
When I go back, I'm supposed to plant some pastures so that during this dry season, I am able to feed them well, so that they get, for me, enough milk for sale and for consumption at home. I had 3. But due to the challenge I have, we didn't have enough land and we graze them locally. They move by the roadside, they take some grasses on the roadsides. So what I've learned that we are supposed to plant our own fields.
Another dairy farmer in Ariaka, Caroline Lily Ochanda, spends 500,000 shillings on a monthly basis to care for the 3 animals for pasture, paying employees, and treatment of the animals.
My workers were just picking grass and throwing them. And then we realized it was being wasted. And then I instructed them to start chopping them. And then it was not going too much into waste. But then there was a time we had a lot of cassava, potato leaves, potato vines, and they started feeding them so much on potato vines and they developed diarrhea. I've not planted my own feeds. I've just done a little bit of, I got some grass from the president's farm. I have gone there. I've learned a lot from that side, and I have started like to have a nursery. And then I will expand on that. I want to get some land where I can plant enough of this grass so that I go and get from there. Right now, I pick them from different places. I hire people to cut, they bring, and it's really expensive.
The livestock production technician at Abizadi, Agnes Amito, acknowledges most of the heifer farmers in West Nile fail to produce the required milk from their animals due to poor feeding.
We are trying to promote dairy production, but the problem we have in Uganda and Arua for now is that our breeds are not milk breeds, and also the management given to these animals is not the proper one. That's why we don't actually attain what we are supposed to have, high milk production, and also because of the management which entails disease prevention and control, and then also feeding and watering.
Sadiq Kasim, the Deputy Director General in charge of technology promotion at NARO, implores the people of West Nile to always take good care of the animals, whether local or hybrid, if they need better returns of milk.
We may not expand land, but farmers come here to learn how to produce much per that small unit of area. Then there's always the challenge of capital. For the capital, it was directly addressed. You saw the Bank of Uganda explaining to people about the issue of agricultural credit facility, how people can access huge monies for production or for value addition. The factor of knowledge. Knowledge is a huge factor of production.
The farmers were trained and guided on how to utilize their available little land productively using modern skills. Robert Ariaka reporting for Urban News in Ariaka City, West Nile region.